On this day in baseball history, September 9th, 1998, the New York Yankees clinched their earliest ever division title, and they went on to win 112 games in the 1998 season. As many say, well, they are the best Yankee team ever. They had the most wins, the regular season wins. There's some controversy who the best Yankee team is, but they have the most wins. They played the Red Sox that day, and today on Apba Baseball Classics, they're going to take on the best Boston Red Sox team, the one with the most regular season victories, the 2018 Boston Red Sox, winners of 106 games. We have a special guest with us today, my son, Justin Neely, and he will be...
I'll play the Yankees, and that will be the Red Sox.
Thanks for joining us. Yankees are up at the bat first. And Chuck Knobloch. .32 is a ground out to second base for the first out. Derek Jeter. 16 is a 28. That is a ground out to shortstop. So two quick outs for Porcello. He will face Bernie Williams. One five is the roll, and that's going to be a base hit for Bernie Williams. And he's going to have the option to try and steal second base. The catcher, Vasquez, is a grade 8, so he would be safe on rolls 24 and above. 11 to 23 is out. Justin, what do you think? You going to try it?
Yep. Let's get it started. It's the first inning. Let's steal second.
Okay, here we go. There goes Bernie Williams, 31. He will be safe at second base. So the Yankees will have two outs and a man in scoring position. Paul O'Neill steps in for the Yankees. 21 is a fly out to left field. We go to the bottom of the first, no score. Leading off for Boston is the shortstop Alexander Bogaerts. 36 is a walk. Base on balls. And Boston will have a fast runner at first with Brock Holt. They're going to signal him in to do a hit and run. There's the pitch to Holt. Bogaerts is off, and running 33 is going to be a 0. It's a second column roll. 23 is a 6. That's going to be a double to right field, and a run will score for Boston. Early lead, 1-0. No outs, and Brock Holt is at second base. Mookie Betts. 1-6 is 28. That is going to be a ground out. Let's take it to the correct page here. Runner must hold, though. Ground out the shortstop. One down. So Holt does not break the cardinal rule on base running and try to advance on a ground ball to his left at second base. He does the right thing and holds, and J.D. Martinez is the batter. Roll is 44. That's another second column roll. J.D. Martinez gets a hold of one here in Fenway. 63 is a 6 against a grade B pitcher. That's a double to left center field. Bogaerts has scored, and that was Betts, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
And now Betts has scored. Whoops. Yeah, problem. We're not recording. That was, well, it's good. Good practice. The roll for J.D. Martinez turned out to be a double. He had a second column roll, and then 63-6 was a double. Bet scores from second. Martinez is at second now with one out. And the batter is Rafael Devers.
So,
And that's one, get the right inning, and that's two.
yep.
Five is going to be a base hit. That's a 10, maybe. I guess a grade B. Nope. Out at first, runner to the third. That's a ground out to third. That will not be a hit. So 2 away. And the batter is Keith Moreland. 54 is fly out to right field. So the productive inning for the Red Sox. In the bottom of the first, they jump on top of the Yankees 2-0.
All right, let's get the bats going, Yanks. So we got Tino Martinez here.
.36 is a ground out to third base. One away.
Okay, Posada.
64 is the roll. That is a 38 play result. Ball one. .43 is a 29. That was going to be a ground out to the pitcher. X modifier. He doesn't have an X. Oh, hold on. Tim Raines is the batter with one down.
2 down.
Oh, that's right. What Posada?
Posada just grounded out to the pitcher.
Got it.
It's at 29.
And the play result is a ground out to the pitcher. 1-3 again. So Porcello busy more ways than one in that inning. We go to the bottom of the second.
Or bottom of third, right?
Bottom of the second inning,
Okay.
and it is scores Boston Red Sox 2, Yankees nothing. And here comes Nunez, Eduardo Nunez, the batter. I think I said Abraham. That's wrong in the introduction. 65 is going to be a pop out to catcher for the first out of the second inning. Christian Vasquez. 54 is going to be a fly out to right field. And not a fan of the DH pitcher's bat in Apba Classic Baseball. Rick Porcello must grab a bat and run to the plate, face El Duque, and 31 is a 9 against the grade B pitcher. He is going to get a base hit. So with 2 down, top of the order is Andrew Bogarts. There's a pitch to Bogarts. 32 is a ground out to the second baseman. That concludes the second inning, 2-0 Boston. Scott Brocious leads off for the Yankees in the top of the third. 30 is a fly out the left field. First out. And let's see if Hernandez can match the Boston pitcher and do something with the bat. 25 is the result. That's going to be a ground out to second base. So he got Wood on it, but he's out. Chuck Knobloch, top of the order. strikeout. Go to the bottom of the third. Red Sox 2, Yankees 0. Okay, Hernandez completes his warm-up tosses, and Mookie Betts is not ready to start. It should be Brock Holt. Brock Holt will lead off the Red Sox third. 34 is a fly out to center field, caught by Bernie Williams for the first out. Mookie Betts. 54 is a fly out to right field, and Paul O'Neill corrals that fly ball. 2 quick outs in JD Martinez. That is a 33 again. That's a 0 second column roll. Martinez doubled and drove in a run in his first inning. We'll see what he's got here. 35 is another double. So 2 doubles on the day for JD Martinez. And with 2 outs, we'll be in scoring position. And Rafael Devers steps in for Boston. Here's the line and pitch to Devers. 36 is a play result of 33. That will be a pop-up to the shortstop. Derek Jeter has it, and that ends the Red Sox third. We go to the top of the fourth. Boston 2, New York 0. Bernie Williams leads off the...
Jeter.
It should be Williams. Jeter was popped out shortstop. So Bernie Williams leads off the top of the fourth for New York. He is 1 for 1. 31 is going to be 9 against a grade C pitcher. It's going to be an out. Pop out to third base. So 1 away. Paul O'Neill. 44 is the roll.
7.
That's going to be a base hit for Paul O'Neill. Is he a factory?
Nope.
So average speed, and Tino Martinez comes to that.
Oh.
65 is a pop out to catcher, caught by Vasquez, 2 away. And the Yankee catcher steps in, Jorge Posada. 25 is going to be a ground out to second base. Completing the top half of the fourth inning, we go to the bottom of the fourth. Boston 2, New York 0. What did Devers do? Keith Moreland will lead off for the Red Sox in the bottom of the fourth inning. Here's the pitch to Moreland. 52-27 is going to be a ground out to third base. Unless he's an X modifier, so Moreland swings and misses. Strike 3. Eduardo Nunez. 45 is going to be a base on balls. And average speed at first. We have the catcher, Christian Vasquez, coming to bat. Vasquez hit 207 last year for the Red Sox. 52 is a double play ground out to third base, to second, to first. Not a double play because there's an X modifier. So it will be a strikeout. And the Red Sox are still alive. The X modifier is on Hernandez's card, so Vasquez is a strikeout. And Rick Porcello comes to bat. '63 is a fly out to center field. We go to the top of the fifth. Boston 2, New York 0. Tim Raines steps in for the New York Yankees, Hall of Famer. Played most of his career with the Expos. 34 is a fly out to center field. 1 down. Porcello's only given up 2 hits to the Yankees.
Both to Bernie Williams.
Both to Bernie No, actually O'Neill got one. Nope.
O'Neill got one.
Williams and O'Neill got one. Red Sox have only 3 hits, and those are all doubles. 61 is a 22 on field in column 1. It's going to be a ground out to first base over to the pitcher Porcello covering 2 away. And the pitcher Hernandez grounded out to second base his first time up. 22 is a
21. 22 is 21.
21 is a ground out, or no, wait, that's going to be a single. Single down the right field line, so both pitchers have got their hits. Top of the order, and check mailbox. 52 is a play result 27 and ground out to third base. Ending the Yankees half of the 5th inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Red Sox 2, Yankees 0. Top of the Red Sox order for the half of the 5th, Xander Bogaerts. 33, that's going to be a second column roll. 45 is a double for Xander Bogaerts. So the Red Sox are getting everything in twos today. That is their 4th double and as many hits. Porcello's got a single, so 4 out of 5. The batter now is Brock Holt. And Brock Holt is going to square around sacrifice. There's the pitch. Can get the butt down. 22 is going to be a 7. Runner on second is going to be out at first. First baseman to the second baseman, but the runner advances on the sacrifice. So we got Red Sox have 1 out, and Xander Bogaerts at third base. Will the Yankees play the infield in or play it back? Or Mookie Betts the batter?
We'll play in.
They're going to try to stop the bleeding here. They're down by 2 runs. There's the pitch to Betts. Once I get to the right page. It's a 1-1. That's a 4 off grade B. To double right center, the runner scores. Betts is going to be trying for third. Here's a throw from Paul O'Neill, right field. He is going to be out at third base. He didn't make it, but he drives in the run, and the Red Sox go to a 3-0 lead on the RBI double by Mookie Betts. Out 9-5 at third. It's Betts' second double of the day. It's 2 for 3, and J.D. Martinez will come up with the bases clear. Rolls a 55. That is a base hit for J.D. Martinez. Rafael Devers. Hernandez pitch to Devers. 36 is a 33. That is going to be a pop out to third base. Ending the red half of the bottom of the 5th for the Red Sox, but now they take a 3-0 advantage as we go to the top of the 6th inning. Rick Porcello comes back out to the mound and takes his warm-up tosses. And Derek Jeter steps in for New York. 56 is a 34. That is a pop fly out to shortstop or a wide strikeout. So Jeter strikes out. He is 0 for 4 on the day. Oh, Bernie Williams is out. And that's a 1-1. That's going to be a good roll. It's a second column roll. It's a 0. So on the second column rolls, you read off the D pitcher and basic Apba. 31 is a 2. That's going to be a triple to left center field for Bernie Williams. Red Sox will play their infield back. And Paul O'Neill's the batter. 63 is a fly out to center field. Let's see if it's deep enough. Fly out the runner holds. It's not going to be deep enough. There are 2 outs. And now the Red Sox will move their infield back to try to get this 3rd out. And Tino Martinez. 41 is a 24. That's going to be a ground out to shortstop. Ending the Yankees' threat in the 6th inning, we go to the bottom of 6. Red Sox 3, Yankees 0. Keith Moreland leads off for the Boston Red Sox. And there's some question whether Hernandez is still in the game. As we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. And the Yankees are pondering. There he is. He completes his warm-up tosses. Here's the pitch to Moreland. 46 is a strikeout. So El Duque says there's plenty left in the tank. 1 down. Eduardo Nunez. 336 is a ball for ball 1. There's the pitch to Nunez. 64 is a strikeout. So highly motivated Hernandez is out here throwing BBs in the 6th inning. Here's Christian Vasquez. 1-5, that's a 10 on a grade C pitcher. A single to center field. Base hit. And Rick Porcello still says he's got something left in the tank. He will go ahead and bat for himself. Here's the pitch. 1-2 is a 25 play result, a ground out to second base. That ends the Red Sox half of the 6th. We go to the top of the 7th. 3-0 Boston. So Porcello comes back out to take his warm-up tosses. And there is still no one working in the Red Sox bullpen.
There is someone in the Yankee bullpen, Mendoza.
And Ramiro Mendoza, who was the actual winning pitcher that day in 1998 for New York, he is warming up in the bullpen. Yeah, Jorge Posada. Ground out to second base for the 1st out. Tim Raines comes up. He is 0 for 2. Strike 3. Strikes out Tim Raines. Scott Brocious, Yankees 3rd baseman, hit 300 in 1998. It's a 10 on a grade C pitcher. That's going to be a base hit for Brocious. With 2 outs, Hernandez's spot is due up. Do we want to make a change?
Yes. We'll be pinch hitting Chad Curtis.
Chad Curtis comes to bat in place of Hernandez, the pitcher. Porcello pitches to Curtis. There's a fly ball to left field and caught by Brock Holt. It's the final out at the top of the 7th inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Red Sox 2, Yankees 0. Red Sox are at the top of the order. Alexander Bogaerts will lead off. He's 1 for 2 with a double and a walk and 1 run scored. 63 is the play result. That is a fly out to center field. Brock Holt. Mendoza is the new pitcher. He is a B pitcher, Z modifier. 35-42 play result. He is going to hit Brock Holt. And Holt will take first base. without rubbing the wound. Mookie Betts. Betts swings away. 43-29 is a Y modifier, otherwise a ground out to the pitcher who throws over the first. Holt will go to second. 2 away. J.D. Martinez steps in. Martinez is 2 for 4 with 2 doubles, 1 scored and an RBI. The 6 is...
Is he 3 for 3 though? I thought he's 3 for 3.
Oh, I take that back. I was reading the wrong line. He is 3 for 3 with 2 doubles, RBI, and 1 single. And they're going to work carefully to him and walk him. So the Red Sox have runners at first and second. And
Windows has got this under control.
left field Devers at the bat. There's the pitch to Devers. 33 is a 6.
Maybe not.
I guess it'd be a big pitcher. That is a double to left center field. Both runners will score. So the Red Sox move to a 5-0 advantage. 2 RBIs for Devers. He is now 1 for 4. There's 2 outs, and the batter is Mitch Moreland. 5-run lead, though, in Fenway Park is not always the... Can't say the horse is out of the barn yet, in Fenway Park. 61 is 24. It's going to be a ground out, or pop fly out to the shortstop. Derek Jeter makes the catch. We go to the top of the 8th. Boston 5, New York 0. Here is Chuck Knobloch, the top of the Yankee order. 35 is a base on balls. So Knobloch gets on base for New York. They're going to stir in the Red Sox bullpen, where we see Matt Barnes warming up. He is a right-hander. And that's who's warming up. Derek Jeter.
We're going to hit and run.
Yankees are going to try to avoid the double play and start the run. There's the pitch to Jeter. He's good at handling the bat. 31 is going to be a fly out to... No, it's going to be a base hit, a single to center. 31 on the hit and run play. It's a single to center. The runner will go to third. And the Yankees have something going here on the top of the 8th. We're going to give Matt Barnes one more batter to warm up. Porcello is a control pitcher, so 2 balls and no strikes on Bernie Williams, giving Barnes more time. 34, that was 56-34 with first and third is going to be a fly out to left field or a Y. Now Y is going to be a strikeout. So Y modifier, Bernie Williams strikes out. That is going to be all for the pitcher Rick Porcello. And in comes Matt Barnes for Boston. Okay, the batter for New York is Paul O'Neill, 1 down. Runners at first and third. Matt Barnes is a grade B pitcher, strikeout pitcher with the W walk modifier. Infield is playing back. 1-4-30 is going to be a fly out to left field. Too shallow to score the runner, though, and there are 2 outs. So the Yankees are going to be counting on Tino Martinez. Hang on, Martinez. Get Posada next. We'll pitch to Martinez. 2 balls and no. Oh, that's going to be a walk, right? He's got a W modifier. So the bases are loaded. And Craig Kimbrell gets up in the bullpen for Boston. 2 outs, bases loaded. Jorge Posada, this is a big moment. There's a 1-1 roll. It's going to be a second column roll for Jorge Posada. He had 17 home runs in 1998. 54 is going to be a 7. That's going to be a single with the bases loaded. Off grade B pitcher, single over second, 2 runners will score. Who's the runner on first? That is
Martinez.
He's not fast. So 2 runners score. Martinez goes to second, and Posada is at first, and New York cuts the lead to 5-2, and Craig Kimbrell is working a little faster in the bullpen. Tim Raines is the batter for New York. And that will be a re-roll. 63 is going to be a fly out to center field. And the runners are holding because it's third out anyway. So we go to the bottom of the 8th.
Yep.
Yankees trim 2 runs off that 5-0 lead. It's Boston 5, New York 2.
The misroll was a 1.
Okay. Mitch Moreland will be the hitter for the Red Sox in the bottom of the 8th inning. Mario Mendoza stays on for New York. 32 is a roll. That's going to be a ground out to second base. It's not Moreland's. Moreland's not the batter. I got the wrong guy up there. We got should be Christian Vasquez the batter. 32, 26 is ground out to second base for Vasquez. So that brings up a pitch hitter timeout for Boston. Okay, the pitch hitter for Boston will be Andrew Benintendi. And he's hitting with 1 down. 62 is a strikeout for the second out. Back to the top of the Red Sox order, and Alexander Bogaerts. Bogaerts is 1 for 3 with a double in the game. 62 is a strikeout. We go to the top of the 9th, Boston 5, New York 2. Okay, the new pitcher for the Boston Red Sox will be Craig Kimbrell. He is a grade A pitcher, KX strikeouts with a walk modifier.
I thought Posada had a single, and then Raines was the last out.
Right.
So Brocious to lead off the last chance for the Yankees.
.36 is a ground out to third base. Timeout for a pitch hitter for New York. Pitch hitting for New York is Darryl Strawberry. Here's the pitch to Strawberry. 45 is going to be a base on balls, and he's got a chance to steal second base with that asterisk.
We'll hold him.
Yeah, I would think so too. You're 3 runs down. Now that could change the double play situation, but he could get thrown out because Vasquez is pretty good. We got Chuck Knobloch coming back. Strawberry holding at first. 1 down. Roll is 31. That is going to be a walk to check Knobloch. First and second for New York. And the batter is Derek Jeter, 24 hitter in 1998. Mr. Jeter is a 31. That is a 9 against the grade A pitcher with runners on first and second. That's going to be an out at first base, pitcher to first, but the runners will advance. There are 2 outs, and Bernie Williams, who represents the tying run, he has a single, a stolen base, a triple in this game. Very capable hitter. And Craig Kimbrell will pitch to Bernie Williams. 44 is a grade 7 against a grade A pitcher. That's going to be I think that's going to be a fly out to left field, concluding the game. A good catch out there in left field by Brock Holt. And the final score is the Boston Red Sox 5, the New York Yankees 2. We'll be back with the wrap-up. Let's begin today's wrap-up with a quick apology to Mitch Moreland, who I referred to 3 or 4 times as Keith Moreland, the player of the Chicago Cubs in the 1970s and early 80s. Mitch Moreland, hope I didn't throw you off your game today. You went 0 for 3, 0 for 4. And I want to start this wrap up with a thank you to my son Justin, who we watched the Kansas City Chiefs open their season as a family together, and then Justin stayed and rolled a game of Apba with me. What better way to spend the day? Now for today's wrap up, the New York Mets lost to the New York Yankees lost to the 2018 Boston Red Sox 5-2. The 98 Yankees had 2 runs on 7 hits and no errors. The Red Sox had 5 runs on 8 hits and no errors. Very clean game. The winning pitcher was Rick Porcello, 7 1/3 innings. Gave up 2 runs, struck out 4, and walked only 1 batter. Xavier Hernandez pitched 7 innings, gave up 3 runs, struck out 4, walked 2. He is the losing pitcher. Credit the save to Craig Kimbrell, who pitched 1 inning, walked 2, struck out no one. The star of today's game would be J.D. Martinez, who went on base 4 times, 2 doubles, a single, RBI, and a run scored. J.D. Martinez, your star of the game today. Join us tomorrow. We'll have 2 more world champions. The 1934 Gas House Games, St. Louis Cardinals, with Dizzy Dean, Pepper Martin, Frankie Frisch. We'll play the world champions from 2005, the Chicago White Sox, featuring Mark Burley and Jermaine Dyke and Paul Konerko. So until tomorrow, God bless. Thanks for watching.